I don't know why I can never get this collar right. I guess it looks right now. It's flush. Ah, well, welcome into Raw Thoughts. The man meets the clown. Now, by that title, I think we can all assume I'm talking about Becky Lynch. I am also talking about Asuka. I'm not entirely sure what Asuka's gimmick is really supposed to be. Maybe that's really because I'm not into Asian culture, but is she portraying a clown of some sort? I'm not really sure. Bright colors. Wears a mask. I don't know. Clowny. It's clowny to me. She normally has a smile all the time. Anyways, today they got in a big fight, and it was kind of nice. I finally got to see some of that aggression from Asuka that we got to see in NXT. So it was nice. Makes me feel like there's going to be a little bit more heat to this match at the Royal Rumble on Sunday. So I am looking forward to that. It was nice. Becky Lynch came out to start the show. Of course, the man has to start the show. It would have been nice to have her in the show as well, but we can take what we can get. She also mentioned that she wants to main event Wrestle freaking Mania, and you have to believe that's a possibility because they would not let her say it if it was not a possibility. So that match with her and Charlotte and potentially, or with her and Ronda and potentially Charlotte, is looking like a good deal. Looking like a good deal. So I'm kind of interested. It was kind of nice to. It's always nice to see Becky Lynch. Let's be for reals. Um, I'm not really going to rank this week. I'm just going to list things that I took away from the show. Mandy Rose beat Naomi, and hopefully this is the conclusion of that weird forced storyline. Although I imagine they're probably going to have some moment in the Royal Rumble that we're all going to care about for some reason. Probably not. But it was lucky. It was not a very long match, so that's over. Hopefully we can get through our lives and we can be fine that now that we have some closure to that storyline. The Miz in back-to-back weeks is facing different members of the Bar. How fucked up is that for The Miz? If it's a partnership, a true partnership in a tag team, shouldn't Shane be doing some stuff? So at the end of the match, Shane did do some stuff to Cesaro, but was not in a match. So I'm kind of intrigued on how this team with The Miz is going to work. I'm interested in it. And this whole segment ended with Cesaro putting The Miz through a table with Shane. Through The Miz, through the table. That was pretty unique. I don't know if I've seen that before. So kudos to The Miz and Shane for taking a hell of a bump and finding a creative way to go through a table. That was nice. The other thing that happened was AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan had a face-off. It was really, really bad. Not good at all. It was kind of boring. As you can see, I'm yawning. I'm not yawning because it's 11:30 at night. I'm yawning because the promo that Daniel Bryan cut was so dry and so droll and so boring. It was awful. Bryan is the planet's champion? Is he finally going to come out as Captain Planet? Please don't. So that was awful. The only nice thing about that whole segment was Vince telling Bryan to get in the ring. Ended up not happening, and whatever. It was stupid. Didn't really enjoy that segment. Glad it didn't limp on longer. Still yawning. That was rough. Samoa Joe beats Mustafa Ali for reasons, I guess, to show us that Joe can destroy at the Royal Rumble and beat up more Mustafa Alis. He can fight. He can fight for the cruiserweight title. Fast forward to the end of the night, Samoa Joe comes out and takes out Cien Almas and Mr. 619. So that was nice. That match between Rey Mysterio and Kalisto. Dear Lord, I don't want to put that in the universe. That match between Rey Mysterio and Cien Almas, those guys are amazing, and I want to see them continue to fight. But for something more tangible, that would be amazing if they could fight for a belt of some sort, or if this could also be at a pay-per-view where fans are much more into it. I hope these are not wasted. But man, those guys put on amazing matches. It was really, really good. And then Joe comes out, destroys both of them. Joe starts to cut a promo, and then Randy Orton, legitly out of nowhere, gives him an RKO. It was great. It was a very good ending to SmackDown. I enjoyed it, that ending. And I enjoyed the match between Rey Mysterio and Cien Almas. Everything else was trash. There wasn't much good on SmackDown. The beginning, so-so. The end, a little bit more than so-so. The middle, big turd dump. The other thing that kind of came out of nowhere today, like a Randy Orton RKO, except not as exciting or interesting, was that Rusev and Nakamura, who haven't been on TV the past couple weeks, are going to have a championship match at the Royal Rumble. Kind of expected they would, but it would have been nice for them to be on TV to kind of set it up. Instead, it's just a forced championship match. It's whatever. So those are all my takeaways from SmackDown as of January 22nd, 2019, the Tuesday before Sunday's Royal Rumble. Jesus, I'm all over the place this morning. This evening. Okay, I'm going to turn this off because I'm just starting to ramble now, and hopefully it does not get worse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to come back and do a Royal Rumble preview video, and so stay tuned for that, and I will see you